guys, welcome back to my channel ClearHue. If you are new here, namaste. My name is Rakshita and this channel is all about skincare, wellness and makeup. So if any of these interest you, don't forget to subscribe. Now guys, I am so excited about today's video. Like, you guys have no idea how excited I am because today's video is going to be about Be Minimalist sunscreens. Now this particular product from this particular brand has been so, awaited for so long. It was anticipated, people were excited about it, people were curious for it to launch, and finally it's here. And not one but two sunscreens, which is like, I don't know, it's just like a bonus prize. I don't know how to term it, but I am just very excited to share my review with you because, spoiler alert, these did not turn to be a disappointment. They were good, but what makes them good, what ingredients are in there, what sun filters are in there, I think you all need to see this video to find out. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So guys, there are two sunscreens like I mentioned, and I am going to start with their Multivitamin SPF 50 sunscreen. Now I am going to talk about the sun filters in here first. Now guys, let's take a look at the packaging of the product. Sleek and sheen, like typically all other minimalist products, the same outer packaging. Minimalist, every time it double packs their products like this, which honestly I kind of find wasteful, but again I understand why they do that. But with plastic packaging, I don't think you need twice the protection. With glass packaging it does make sense. But yes, now this is the sunscreen bottle. Both of the sunscreens that they've launched have this exact same packaging. Now for a 50-gram product, this looks like lesser quantity bottle, but it's not lesser quantity by any chance. Even the Dermaco sunscreen is packed in a pretty similar bottle, so this has enough amount. What makes this packaging likable from my end at least is the fact that it is extremely travel friendly. It's going to just slide into your bag very easily. It's very sleek, it doesn't take up a lot of space unlike other sunscreens. And then this has a pump packaging on it. Every other sunscreen comes in a tube packaging. Now tubes are also convenient. I'm not gonna say that tubes are not that convenient and pump is way more convenient, but I think with a pump you can control the quantity of product better. Though with sunscreens you don't have to control quantity. In fact, you need extra quantity, just like a punch of product to protect yourself. So I guess that's that. But again, a pump packaging is always very convenient and I like that, so that's a plus. Again, it's a plastic packaging, doesn't feel very expensive as plastic. It's kind of like cheap plastic, but the packaging would make do. And for this amount, what kind of fancy packaging would anyone expect? So this just seems perfect to me packaging wise. Now guys, coming down to the actual product, it has 4 sun filters in there. I have my notes down here because I have written down everything about this, so don't mind me if I'm looking down. But yes, so it does have 4 sun filters in this one. The first is Uvinal T150. Now Uvinal T150 is actually a UVB sun filter. Now if you guys don't know what UVA rays or what UVB rays do, I'm gonna explain it a little better. UVB rays cause skin burning or tanning, and UVA rays cause skin aging, which is photo aging because of the sun. So you need separate filters to block UVA rays and UVB rays. If a sunscreen has a high SPF factor, that means it has more UVB filters, more UVB protection, and it is going to protect you from sunburns and other things like that. But if a sunscreen has higher PA rating, then it is supposed to be more effective against photo aging. So when it comes to sunscreens, your sunscreen should at least be SPF 30 and your PA rating should at least be PA 3+. With this one, it is SPF 50 PA 4+, which is a great deal of SPF and PA rating. Coming down to the lab test that they've posted, the SPF is 58.15 to be precise, which is more than they have promised. Now talking about the sun filters, like I was, Uvinal T150 is a UVB filter, which means it is going to protect you against UVB sun rays. The next one is Parsol 340, or how we know it, octocrylene. Again, this one is supposed to be a UVB filter. UVB filter, again, supposed to protect you from sun burning and tanning or any other kind of heat damage that we get from the sun. The next ingredient in here is avobenzone. Avobenzone is a UVA filter. Being a UVA filter means it is going to protect you against UVA rays and hence protect photoaging, which means it's going to have an anti-aging effect, which is what a sunscreen generally does. Guys, the last sun filter in here is titanium dioxide. The other three that I mentioned were chemical/organic sun filters. Titanium dioxide is a mineral sun filter. A mineral sun filter, there are two mineral sun filters that are pretty popular, zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. This particular product has titanium dioxide in it. Now, titanium dioxide is supposed to be a broad spectrum sunscreen agent, which means it protects against UVA and UVB both. But when it comes to titanium dioxide, it protects against long wave UVB and short wave UVA. The protection of titanium dioxide against UVA sun rays is lesser than zinc oxide has. So this product, in terms of UVA protection, the main ingredient in here is avobenzone. Now guys, the pH of this product is 5.7 to 6.7, which is a little bit acidic to a neutral range of skin pH. Hence, it is completely safe to use on your skin. It is not going to be disruptive to the pH of your face. Now guys, like I mentioned, according to the lab results, the sunscreen, the SPF of this product is around 58.15, which is more than they've promised. The PA is 4 pluses, which means it's going to give you abundant protection against UVA as well as UVB rays. Now guys, the lab test also mentioned the critical wavelength of this sunscreen, which is 377.6. Now what is the critical wavelength of the sunscreen? Critical wavelength means that critical wavelength is the point at which your sunscreen is going to let less than 10% rays pass onto the surface of your skin, which means it's going to deflect around 90% rays that hits your skin and let only 10% of those rays absorb into your skin. That is the critical wavelength. So this particular sunscreen at the wavelength of 377.6, it is going to let only 10% rays pass by. Now according to the FDA, a sunscreen should have a critical wavelength of 370 for it to provide excellent UVA protection. Namely, this one has 377, which is above the required mark. Hence, this is just perfect. Now guys, how the sunscreen fares on your skin, how it feels, I'm going to insert a clip of me applying this sunscreen on my bare face, so you get to see how exactly the sunscreen looks in motion, how it works, the texture, the how it feels, the white cast and everything you can see in that video. Now guys, talking about white cast, like you must have seen in the video that I inserted, this sunscreen does not leave any white cast on your face. At least on my skin tone, there was absolutely no white cast. It got absorbed into my skin completely. It did not have matte finish like the Requil sunscreen has, for instance, the blue one. This has a creamy finish to it, very close to the Bello Photo Stable. Though this one is considerably lighter in texture than the Bello Photo Stable, but again, pretty similar. Talking about oilier skin type people, this is safe to use for oily, normal and dry skin type people. Everyone, this is going to suit everyone. But my suggestion with this particular sunscreen is that dry skin type people should use a moisturizer underneath it. This is moisturizing, but the thing is, dry skin type people need a little more moisturizing, so they have to use a moisturizer underneath it. While with oily skin type people, you do not need a moisturizer underneath under it, because this does have a lot of good fatty alcohols. It has a few humectants. It also has niacinamide in here. The niacinamide in this sunscreen is not very high up. It is pretty low, but it is there. The name multivitamin is because it has niacinamide in here. I did see vitamin E in here too. I think I saw retinol in here too. Yes, like I said, there is retinol in this product too. But talking about retinol, see, retinol has retinoic acid, retinaldehyde, and then retinol, which is the acidic, the aldehyde, and the alcohol form of retinol. Now the thing is, retinoic acid and retinaldehyde are more potent forms. The newer one is granactive retinoid, which you must have heard is again a very potent form. When it comes to just retinol, it is not that strong or effective. So it's just in here, it's going to provide like a little bit of antioxidant property, but it is not going to give you any anti-aging or irritating properties, so to say. So this is completely safe to use in the daytime. For all age groups, even for babies, the retinol in here is not going to be an issue. For those of you who don't know, even niacinamide is a vitamin. It is vitamin B3. It does have vitamin E, then it has, retinol, which is vitamin A, hence the name multivitamin SPF 50. So will I be recommending this product? Yes, I will be recommending this product to all of you. It's a beautiful sunscreen. Again, dry skin types need to use a moisturizer underneath it. Oilier skin type people, you don't need a moisturizer with it. This would double up as your moisturizer and your sunscreen. Just use good enough amount. Use 2 fingers on your face and your neck. But since the quantity, like if you're going just by the line system, then take 3. But since it's a pump system, I think you're gonna get more product. So just 2 fingers worth of product would be enough in my eyes. If you go in with the 3-finger method, you do you, but don't use anything less than 2 fingers. Again, this is a great product and I totally recommend it. Alright guys, so let's talk about their next product, which is the SPF 60 plus Silymarin. Now guys, this one again, I'm not going to open up and show you the packaging because it's exactly identical to the previous one. Again, the whole double packaging of minimalist and then the cylindrical beautiful thin bottle. I've already commented on the packaging before and about the fact that it's convenient and everything, so I'm not going to repeat the whole thing. So let's just straight jump to the UV filters in this product. Now guys, the first UV filter in here is a Tinosorb S. Now Tinosorb S is a broad spectrum sun filter, which means it has both UVA and UVB protection. Now guys, the second sun filter in here is Uvinal A+. Since it is Uvinal A+, it provides protection against UVA rays that cause aging. The third sun filter in here is Uvinal T150, that is Uvinal T150, which was in the other sunscreen as well. It is a UVB filter and it's supposed to protect you against UVB rays. And the last filter again here is a titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide again is a broad spectrum sun filter, protects against UVA and UVB, but its action against UVA is a little weak compared to zinc oxide, which is another mineral sun filter. So just like the other sunscreen, this is also a hybrid sunscreen with 3 chemical and 1 mineral sun filter. Now guys, talking about the other ingredients, again there is niacinamide in here. There are a lot of fatty alcohols, there are a few humectants. In this one you don't have retinol, but like I explained, the other one, it's not strong or potent or anyone, safe to use for everyone. Consider that retinol almost not there in the other one, so but this one doesn't have it at all. Yeah, so there are some moisturizing ingredients like I can see in this one as well. So again, just like the earlier one, you don't have to use a moisturizer with this one if you are an oily skin type person. If you're a dry skin type person, why not pair it with a moisturizer? Oily to combination skin type people, you don't really need a moisturizer with these sunscreens. Now guys, talking about the lab test on this one, the SPF of this sunscreen came out to be 69.65, which is more than again the promised SPF 60, which is just great. The more SPF factor there is, the more the sunscreen is gonna protect you against sunburns. Now the PA is again PA 4+, which is Yes, 4 pluses. Like I said, the PA rating of a sunscreen, for it to be a good sunscreen, should be above 3. It has PA 4 pluses, which means it has ample amount of protection against UVA sun rays. Now guys, like I explained what wavelength in a sunscreen means in the previous one, I'm going to explain in this one as well. A critical wavelength for a sunscreen is the point at which that sunscreen lets 10% of the sun's rays to penetrate into your skin. So at the wavelength of 375, this one is going to let 10% rays penetrate and 90% is gonna deflect. So for a sunscreen to be good enough, it's the wavelength should be 370. This one has 375, which is again above the ideal mark, hence making it a good one. Now guys, both of these sunscreens are very similar in terms of texture and feel. This one and the other one, I couldn't really form an opinion of them apart given how similar they performed. I'm going to include a clip of me applying this one as well, just on my bare face. I'm going to apply this one for you guys. You're going to see the white cast and everything. There is no white cast, so you're going to see there being no white cast, it getting absorbed really quickly and everything. So let's just watch the clip. So guys, as you could see in the clip, there was no white cast in this product as well, just like the other sunscreen. It went on smooth, it went on completely clear on my skin. At least on my skin tone there was nothing. Again, the texture is very similar to Bello Photo Stable like the other one. Both of these sunscreens feel very similar to that one. If you're looking for a mattifying sunscreens, both of these are not it. They are not going to be oily or greasy either, but they are not exactly mattifying like the Requel sunscreen either. So this is a good one. Again, I'm gonna repeat myself, oily skin type people do not need a moisturizer with this one. So would I recommend this product? Yes, definitely, why not? It is again a beautiful product, a beautiful sunscreen. It is going to give you the ample protection. I just remembered I missed out Silymarin in this one. Silymarin is basically a flavonoid, a high potent plant derived flavonoid, which is an antioxidant. Now what antioxidants do is they basically reverse sun damage. What UV rays do is that they create oxidative or sun damage on your skin that in return degrades the DNA in your skin cells. Is going to degrade all the good enzymes, like the enzymes that are responsible for the production of elastin, collagen, that maintain your skin's integrity. Is going to protect your face from getting those damage from free radicals. So guys, I definitely really recommend this product. It's amazing. Give this one a try. So guys, with this we reach the end of our video. I hope you liked the video. I love these sunscreens. They were so much awaited and these turned out to be great. So I am actually really looking forward to some other brands releasing great sunscreens, because this is the one product that you need the most and never miss out on it. So yes, if you like the video, don't forget to press that like button, press that subscribe button for sure. Your support means everything. If you've tried these, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what other sunscreen you want me to try. This was it for today's video. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.